What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the project. We are jumping right back into this project. Hopefully you've been following along and checking out all the updates. You know, we are about to drive the car 4,000 plus miles on the streets. It's going to be one hell of an adventure for the Lone Star Drift road trip, and it is going to be both exciting and grueling the entire time. So I'm going to focus today on updating the interior. The interior on this car, you know, is very much race car. It's a one-piece bucket seat that has very little padding, only harnesses, very little creature comforts on the inside, and none of the legal stuff that I need, so like blinkers and stuff like that. So today I'm gonna rip it out. I'm gonna try and put in some carpet. I'm gonna try and put in some reclinable seats that'll make it a lot more comfortable for the drive. And then I'm gonna start updating some of the wiring systems. I'm gonna add a 12-volt power strip so I can charge my GoPros, plug in a Valentine 1 radar detector, and some other kind of updates. Maybe I'll wire in some blinkers if there's time, and just kind of get everything going on this so it'll be a little bit more comfortable trip. I'm a little worried about it being too cold, so we're gonna see if we can come up with a solution for that. And if there's time, I'd love to throw a radio in it as well. You know, little things like that to make this road trip a little more comfortable, a little more enjoyable while we're driving these race cars on the street for 4,000 plus miles. All right, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna put some carpet in. That's next step now that we got the interior all cleaned up. However, the stock carpet has, you know, one piece where it goes over the hump for the transmission. And because I have the handbrake there and, you know, brake lines run and oil lines for the Accu-Sump, I'm gonna cut this in half and then just kind of make it work. So I'm just gonna give it a cut right up the middle here basically. And I'm gonna tuck it as nice as I can without spending too much time because time is of the essence. It's just gotta fit close. You can see the hump right here. And then I'll have to cut a little bit. Oh, actually, that clears the handbrake pretty good. And then that should line up like that.
It's brand new.
Look at that. That's not too bad. A little quick vacuum and should be right. So pulling these bucket seats out is a genius idea, I feel like, because I'm gonna be putting in a R32 seat instead. And this is gonna work with the harnesses because it's got this factory hole. And then the rest of the harnesses are just gonna kind of work. So that's my plan for the driver's seat. For the passenger seat, I borrowed a really nice seat from a buddy of mine. Thank you very much. And we'll be throwing that in next as soon as we figure out the carpet on that side. So I'm sitting in here trying to figure out how this thing is going to work. This R32 seat sits up much higher than I thought. And with the helmet on, I'm definitely going to be bouncing my head against that, which isn't the biggest deal, but it's pushed me off set a little bit. It doesn't hold me in amazing. It's somewhat squishy. It's definitely more comfortable than the other one, but there's no reclining either. And now the harness doesn't fit right at all. I could probably put in a stock seat belt for the trip, but I definitely am going to want harnesses when I'm drifting it. So I'm now having to decide, do I want to continue trying to dick with putting this thing in, or do I just put stock S14 seats that I know will bolt in but are very uncomfortable, or do I just go back to my bucket seats that I know work and just deal with trying to find a chiropractor on the road? Yeah. right, we got this suspension all torn apart here. XL and Cedric working hard for me. I appreciate their help, of course. Thank you guys. So what we're trying to do is put on all new setup for the street-worthy, ability of driving this thing. So what we're gonna do is basically upgrade everything and make it worthy for street driving. I've got to drive 4,000 or more miles on this trip. And the old suspension that was on there was, seen better days for sure. So BC Racing hooked me up with their new digressive rate coilovers, which is great. And then I'm gonna update the knuckles to make them a little more bulletproof. I'm gonna update the control arms and a couple other things. So I'm just kind of revamping the whole suspension system and making sure that everything is good to go.
And the funny thing is, French people, when they will see this video, they will joking about me because I never do mechanic on my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
So this is
hate doing mechanic.
I do too, so thank you very much.
But for you, I like to do.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So we're rocking and rolling over here. I'm finishing up interior stuff. XL and Cedric are tackling the rear.
Yeah, axles are down.
Yeah, axles are out.
Suspensions.
Axle, disassembled axles.
Yeah, that's right. He's obviously the right man for the job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
French touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to get a part of the water pump out right now. So we've got a little piece of heat sleeve over it. You can look down here and see. And then I'm gonna just hit it with a blowtorch. And then Cedric's gonna give it hell.
Let's
try
try
to
it.
rip it out. All right, you all clear? So you should probably look
Yeah,
down.
I should. That's probably.
Yeah. This thing is being a pain. Look at all these hands.
Oh, it's coming out.
It's coming out.
Twist it a bit left and right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that stupid thing. Woo! Nice. There you go, Rohan. That's your prize for
Thank you.
playing. Oh, back in the shop. I don't even know what day it is. I would be lying if I didn't say that I was really stressed out right now. Just thrashing to get this thing back together has been difficult. UPS lost my package, really important package, my coilovers from BC. And so I'm just having to figure all this out, and I've got not enough time to do it. I've still got to get my car to Fort Worth to retune it for pump gas. So I got to get it to Ethan at Trackstar, but it's not back together yet, and I don't have suspension now because I took it all off yesterday. So I'm stressing out. So yeah, just got to keep going. Cannot stop. Keep pushing. Accessories going on, slowly getting buttoned up. XL's over here, he's got his car all torn apart. Show us what you're working on.
Hey, I'm Axel from Texas, yeah? And because the race car have to be very light, we remove a couple of pounds over there, yeah? This is for trash, we can trash it. And all the car is more
Recycle.
responsive. Huh?
That's worth $2.
Oh, yeah, recycle, because here we are ecologists in Texas, of
Yeah.
course, because we drive big fucking pickup truck with diesel engine.
That's right.
We love black smoke, and that's why we are very ecologist here.
Yeah.
So,
Only V8s, right? That's why you got a Corvette?
yeah, because we don't use W16
Yeah.
engine or V12. We only use V8.
Only V8. Late at night, we're still working.
Yeah.
Look who came to join me.
Hello. I got conned into it.
Don't say that.
Well, I got offered food for it. So.
Yeah, that's
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. You're here
And
to help.
I finished my coffee at like 5 p.m. So I'm awake.
Perfect. Got some really exciting new parts for the car. Alyssa's just opening the box now. These are my new BC coilovers.
And my new shirts.
Oh wow, look at that. So just got these in. These are the DS series. So you guys see a pile of coilovers here. These are the hyperdrive setup. These are the ER, the two-way adjustable. You'll see that they have a longer shock body and a helper spring here. And then these are the BR. These are the BRs here, which are the basic set. And so I've been running these for many, many years. BC's been supporting me for a long time, and it's been great. Unfortunately, I've done my fair share of damage on this right here, and they're either bent, broken, seized, or something's wrong with them from my stupid driving. So they've hooked me up with these new series here for the car, and I'm really looking forward to checking out what these can do and kind of feeling out the difference. I've not felt this new digressive setup. So the new DS series is a digressive. So that's the digressive series, and that means that the dampers are going to be, instead of linear like the BR type, they're going to be more, you know, kind of like soft on a low speed compression, and then a little bit harder whenever it comes to high speed compression. So it should be the perfect road trip coilover. I'm looking forward to throwing it on here and checking it out and seeing if I can feel the difference. You gonna help me install them, babe?
Yes.
All right, here you go.
Thanks. It's really heavy. So baby.
Une courte ou une longue de douille?
The only reason I ever come to the shop.
You want me to film the wipers or the dog? The dog. Okay.
Fielding's taking a quick break to do some YouTube stuff while I try and figure out where these go because, yep, we just found them and don't know where they go.
Oh, look at this friend.
And look at this guy.
Rocking and rolling. It is like 1:30 in the morning. Look at Alyssa back here.
Packing it.
She is gluing my windshield. This windshield's been removed countless times, and it's never really been watertight, but this road trip is obviously gonna see all kinds of weather, and I'm trying to, you know, seal the cabin properly like an actual real car. So Alyssa is helping me here. We're getting this thing all sealed. Rohan took a crack at it earlier, but we couldn't quite get it all done, so this is round 2. XL flew in from France, as you saw, and his car's been having problems. He's having a little too much fun at the rally ranch lately, I think. But he is working out here. Obviously, my shop is open to him, all the tools. Tell us what you got going on here.
We get fucked.
Yeah.
Can I say that in English?
Yeah, go ahead.
People on YouTube, they don't complain.
We can put a beep over it if we have to.
Okay.
I'll let Rohan decide.
Just, I want to say something. Corvette, if you rental it, it's perfect. But if you own it, you will hate it.
That's true. I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's an amazing car to drive when it works, but it doesn't work so long.
So you have a stud that had a problem. It basically stripped on the backing plate, and so it spins.
It's spinning. Do you have the welder nearby?
Yeah, it's in the other shop.
Yeah.
We can go look at that. Yeah, so we're just finishing up the BC coilover install. You can see the new DS series are on. Still have to do some ride height adjustment and things, but I'm just bolting everything up, just buttoning it up. Today is the final day before tune, so it's crunch time. It's time to get this thing done. So I'm just thrashing as quick as I can. I'm not filming everything, but you get the idea. Put a car back together. You saw me take it apart, just play that in reverse.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're doing today. All right, we're starting our journey here in Austin, Texas. Both of our cars are getting close. We're almost ready. Almost.
It'll be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So this has been a big preparation, you know, a lot of preparation getting ready for this, but I think it'll all be worth it, and we're hoping that everyone gets to enjoy this footage as we film and drive and smash and crash and burn tires and all the things.
Yeah, crash.
Yeah.
Okay, burning tires.
Right. So we're looking forward to it, and we'll keep filling you guys in with all the info and all the fun stuff as it comes. And Rohan's gonna be handling all the filming and editing throughout the entire thing. So if you're watching this and you're enjoying it, thank him. He is the man behind all of the lens.
Jesse's gonna cut all that out.
Yeah. Oh, great. Damn it. I'll have to edit this one if you want to see that. So yeah.
You can say go
All
loud.
right, here comes first start. We have finished buttoning everything up. I say we, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, so hopefully I didn't forget anything, because that way, if I did, I can't blame anyone else. But yeah, so the coil packs are back in. Oil is changed, fluids are flushed. Turbo system seems to be buttoned up. Again, I hope I didn't forget anything. So I'm just gonna crank it up and hope for the best. Hope there's no leaks. That's the...
Are you excited?
Oh yeah. The true Jay-Z. Yeah.
Always fun. The new turbo.
Yeah, it's gonna sound sweet. go, baby. Come on.
Three-ish.
Pizza break.
Pizza break.
We got Domino's for XL, and he says pizza here is shit.
It's better in Italy, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an $8 pizza.
Right. Hey, I'll eat anything right now.
Yeah.
So I don't care. My car runs, so that's good. Now I just have a million other things to do. So we're in the car right now getting this tune done. The sun has gone down. I got the headlights on the car working. Rohan and I are in the car with the laptop. Ethan is doing the tune remotely, which is super cool. I think it's amazing that we live in a society where he can have his laptop paired to his phone, which is providing the Wi-Fi, which is then team viewing to somewhere, you know, 150 miles away or wherever in the world. And the tuner is able to kind of look at everything, take it over, and get it all sorted out where it's safe and proper. And then I'm gonna go do a street pull or two, and then he's gonna make some adjustments, and you know, just kind of repeat that process until he says, all right, it's good to go. So we just did a street cruise, and so far so good. It's making all kinds of noises that I don't like, but just sorting out some of the fueling issues and some of the tuning right now. Ethan's been great on the phone and doing some remote viewer stuff, and then XL and Rohan and the rest of the gang here is just kind of filling in as we need. It's coming right along.
Midnight. Fuel problems.
Yeah, it's late night. We are still diagnosing this thing. T-minus literally, I don't know, 20 hours, 24 hours till we have to leave. Plus I'm supposed to sleep, and I slept here last night.
No, we don't need that.
Anyway, enough complaining. I'm showing you what we're doing. We're surgeons here in the shop.
Yeah, we're performing a colonoscopy.
Right, I've got my mini camera here, and I'm fishing it in the fuel tank, and I'm seeing what looks like a zip tie, I think.
This guy right here.
Yeah, and honestly, that should not block the fuel, but there's a good view of it.
Did you explain what the issue was at any point in the video?
No, I guess I didn't.
Okay. So, I believe the issue is... Alright, don't make fun of me. But yeah. So basically, this guy right here is the fuel pressure gauge, and when we go into boost... What the fuck are you doing?
I was just looking up my nose. It was kind of gross, but like you can really see a lot.
Oh yeah?
Look at the camera here.
Oh, wouldn't you know? That's a nose.
Isn't that gross, but cool at the same time? This camera works pretty good.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Does it taste like fuel?
I didn't stick it actually in them. I didn't touch my tongue with it, yes.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, go on. Carry on.
So basically, this don't do pressure no more. Okay, you just
Pressure.
explain it
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up.
But then when I'm on the gas, so it's a rising rate fuel pressure regulator,
Right.
which means it's being fed vacuum and boost from the intake manifold. And as the boost comes up, it's going to also increase the fuel pressure. So if you run 10 pounds of boost, when you hit 10 pounds, it should raise the pressure 10 pounds. If you start at, 40-pound base pressure, then by the time you hit 10, it's going to be 50. Okay. So what's going on with mine is when I'm on the gas in boost, as the boost is building and the pressure should be raising, it's actually lowering, which usually means you're having a fuel starvation issue. However, my AFRs are rich. So it's kind of strange. I've got Ethan, my tuner, on Team Viewer, and we're going back and forth with a bunch of ideas. I don't know. It's not working. So we're now diagnosing the mechanical side of things. So I'm pulling all the pumps, I'm pulling all the filters, I'm checking connections with grounds and, power and fuses and relays, everything. So
Yeah.
it's not fun. It's the not glamorous side of race cars.
Fuel system's coming apart.
Yeah, it turns out I guess we're not surgeons, even if I'm wearing gloves that say that I am. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way and just ripping the film.
Amputations.
Yeah, that's right. We're ripping this
We're
thing
still
off.
surgeons.
And I'm gonna stick my hand in there and do it the dirty way.
Update.
All right, update. I got the neck off. About to do the moment of truth.
We're diving in.
Just gonna send it. God, I hate this.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah. Don't let my mom watch this episode.
Mom, stop watching.
Yeah. If you're a mom, stop watching. You bitch!
Let's hope that was a problem.
Yeah. GoPro, stop recording. Oh, you didn't tell me I look like a moron with my fucking shirt tucked into my boxers. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that out. We're gonna have to blur that.
Yeah.
Alright, GoPro, stop recording. Very first test on the new BC Digressive series. I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty loud in here, but this is a very rough road in kind of like the back country of Texas. And they ride fantastic. I don't even have the car completely aligned yet, but in terms of bumps and damping, it's great. I can totally street drive these, no problem. Yeah.
Hey everybody, Rohan here. Just wanted to say thank you so much for making it this far in the video. It means so much to us. We try really hard with every single one of these videos. Thomas actually edited this one. I'm buttoning it up. Speaking of buttoning up, it is 2 a.m. the day of the road trip, which is stressful and cool. The car is mostly ready to go. We street tuned it. Mostly everything is in, barring a couple little things here or there that we just need to screw on and so on and so forth here and there. It's never done. But we're going to be trying to upload it at almost every single track and every single event that we do this week. Yeah, we're basically ready to hit the road. It's 2 a.m. the day of the road trip. We're going to be on track in a few hours. And it's going to be awesome. Outro. Or something, I don't know.